Hey everyone, Jim Phoenix here. It's Thanksgiving or something, and the 12th time recording this. So just laugh if I'm like flat in my jokes. Like I fucking was reading them off now. There you go. So we got Thanksgiving Mystery Science Theater 3000, and we're gonna see how much I never watched it. Apparently, all that and more now. It the music.
Bow, bow, baka, bow, bow. Wow, wow.
Oh, kidding.
Wow, It's the remix.
Good Jasmine tea. Good enough. Hey everybody.
The end. Jim Phoenix.
Jazz hands, that shit. And special guest Court and
Court.
JM Radical. See you next year.
Hey,
Oh wait,
you
what?
did not give Court her official title, which
Court
is
squared. What's that?
our
Court squared.
great. I have a train coming through.
You have
Thank
a
you,
train? You live in fucking like Mr. Rogers land or what? The train sounded like it was very magical.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a sound effect.
That's what I
No.
thought too.
Toot toot, motherfucker. Guess what's coming in? Court.
Choo.
Our website, sweetheart, and fan favorite, Court.
Oh, thank you.
Choo choo, motherfucker. I guess I'm a really long train.
Yeah, but you know, Court, it's yeah, sure, sweetheart and fan favorite, but you don't want to meet that fan.
Oh,
But for
no.
$10.95, you can meet Court.
No. But I guess everybody missed the last session because the last session didn't happen because I couldn't record my session, but I did have my feet.
Yes, and we made some money.
Yeah,
my next week broke the internet.
Yeah.
Like 72 cents. It was pretty, pretty exciting.
Very lucrative.
And most of that was from pain.
I put that through the stonks, and I'll make big money now.
Roll, baby, roll. So for those of you who don't know what you're talking about, because you never will, we recorded this episode like 3 times. I don't know anymore. It says recording 3, so at least 3 times, I guess. And someone, I'm not going to mention Brannick's name, but apparently,
thank you.
They're like, I can record on like a Nokia phone.
I thought
I got Cricket.
Yeah, I'm getting a new phone, guys.
I'll just record on a phone.
Yay! Because I can't do shit with it.
It's okay. It's all good. But welcome to our Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode for Thanksgiving charity fun goodness and stuff.
Yay.
An episode that Jim definitely did not think about after he said it really enthusiastically, and then definitely watched some episodes between.
Yeah, you were really enthusiastic when we last met, and now you're not.
Well, I was. Okay. I was enthusiastic when I suggest, like, this would be a great fucking way out. I love MS3 3K. Then I remember I haven't seen the episode in like 30 years.
Yeah, that's true. Last time we were like, do you remember this and this? And it's 13 seasons, and then there's Cinema Titanic, and then there's Riff Tracks, and
there's
then
the Riff Tracks.
Mary Jo Pell and Mike's
Mary
wife.
Jo what?
And Bridget Jones, I think, and they're doing one, and you're like, say what? And I'm like, yeah. And then the new seasons, I said, on Netflix. And yeah.
Oh man, I know it's like Netflix. Okay, I'm not going to push it. When people are wondering if I ever inflate my phrasing right now, if I ever inflate my ratings. By the way, Nick Frost has a fucking great movie coming out.
I know. Shudder. I did it.
Wait. What's your title? What's the title?
I gotta look it up.
Okay, because he has like 2 of them coming out.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah. One,
the comedy one. The comedy one where they're in the house.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you can't say anything. You can't say anything besides the title of the movie because although there's not an embargo, they strongly suggest shutting the fuck ups until December.
Yeah,
so they won't
do. I wouldn't do Nick Frost dirty. Of course I wouldn't.
So if you need the name of the movie.
I'm looking it up. I'll tell you at the end of this episode.
Is it Getaway?
I think so.
Yeah, I already reviewed it.
Hey,
Sucker.
that's okay. You know why? Because you said on your website, if somebody has a different review, a different opinion, they can
Wow.
do it.
Can
And
they? That sounds
you
dumb that I said that.
you said that.
Sounds expensive. What the fuck am I thinking of?
And as we all know, you and I do not disagree. Oh wait,
You're
that
right.
is
Thank you.
no.
That's my new ringtone. You and I do not disagree. You and I.
We
On the
disagree on
Metro
newbies.
sweetheart is Court. Is Jam Brett.
I
Is
will.
Jim Phoenix.
I will write about bully constantly on
Yo,
your website.
wait. This
If
does remind
you,
me. If I do what? Do a cut
it,
up like Payne did that one time and made all of you say how much you guys love Payne?
that
I
was
love
Oh
Dr. Payne.
no.
that was disgusting. That was
I had
disgusting.
that clip somewhere. I'll have to
Oh,
put that back into rotation.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
put
believe
it.
I ever said I loved pain.
You just did it right there. I'm gonna
No,
record this and he's gonna record it.
No, she said I loved Payne,
Uh-huh.
and then she met him, and then
And then we met him. Court squared. Oh, Court squared. I knew it's all love.
The worst.
I voted 12 times for you for the
I'm so sorry,
Honda
Court
sweetheart.
Court. I'm
No.
so sorry.
You would always hop in and scare me.
Scare me. No. Make it up beer, Payne. Go get some made up beer.
I remember being jump scared during another pod. I wasn't a bully one. It was, I think, the Exorcist one that we did.
Oh, the Exorcist one where I was trying to like steer people away from getting a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, William Peter Blattley. He's a real cunt. I think he killed 5 people. Like, you can't say that. He's the author. The narrator said this shit, not the actual author. Oh my god!
I don't think I was part of that one. I think I steer clear of that one.
I don't know, but I was like, oh, I love this book. I can't wait to they're trashing. That's okay. They're trashing the author. I'm like, I can't do that. We have to like
Allegedly.
Allegedly true.
Allegedly, he's a cunt. So I hear from other people, not by myself.
Dead now, but it's like, oh my god. So welcome to our Thanksgiving special, kids.
Yeah.
It's rated G for Gee Whiz. I wondered how much they swore in the first 7 minutes.
I can't count of how many times we did, but we can now.
Two. We actually can through the magic of Zencaster. If you too want your own web thingamajigger, go to Zencaster.com, Zencastr.com, and enter promo code. I forgot my own fucking thing. Haunted Streamin something. I don't know.
Screamin Demons, Lemons.
Demon my memens.
Memens.
No.
And you can get soap too. You can get 10% off your soap purchase.
Yeah, at the same time. So we are doing
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm still excited.
Brannick found the list that they made that they lost.
Did.
As they're setting the fucking taping on fire. Oh, yes, crinkly paper. That's what everyone wants to hear.
Yes, I know. Exactly. That's me being an asshole with my
nice. Did they have like chalk and a chalkboard? You could. So we are not going to do like a best 10 top 10 or what do we do? What did we do last time?
Yes,
honest to God, we did so much I forgot. What did we do last time?
I talked about it at lengths and you just kept saying I don't remember this.
Yeah, guess what, kids at home? It's gonna be the same fucking thing this time.
I have my top 10 list though this time.
I'm gonna get this out of the way. I actually did watch some of Mystery Science 3.
I'm so proud of you.
This is the last time we saw each other.
I'm so proud.
Wow.
Which is like what, 3 days ago. That's just pretty fucking big for me. I mean, it was like today I watched it, but
did you like any of it?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Not a fucking single bit.
Okay.
It was actually dog shit.
You can be wrong. That's okay.
No, I can be right, but I can still push. If you like the ones I, according to my chat bot, liked or probably liked, thanks, Claude AI. Hey, co-host. Yeah, just tell me what I used to like. You should go to Mystery Science 3000 Turkey Day Potluck on the Stars Marathon and Shout Studios.
Yes, it's going to be so much fun.
Channel, yeah. And we've got starts at 5 a.m. on November 28th on Shout.
I'm going to be not at the 5 a.m., but I think I'm going to get up for the 7 a.m. one.
Is it Shout TV? Or am I supposed to just shout the word TV? Like, TV!
You could try to do that.
TV, motherfucker. I mean, they're not a sponsor. I don't think I know this.
It's through Shout Factory, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
You should get shout a bunch of shit. But we've got the Killer Shrews of Emily Marsh over at 5 a.m. or 2 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, the Killer Shrews is okay, but I'm not gonna get up at 5 fucking a.m. for it.
Overdrawn at the Memory Bank with
Yes.
Kamal,
Whoop whoop. I'm gonna do that one.
Johnny, and Werewolf, which I believe is on some of our lists, according to my chatbot.
It is on my
Brian
list.
Fuller.
Yeah.
The Castle of Fu Manchu, no longer racist, with Matthew Lillard. No, I'm kidding. It's still racist.
It's still racist, and honestly,
Fu Manchu.
It's not a real favorite of mine, but I do love Matthew Lillard.
Brannick.
So,
am I doing it? Anything like that? Was it Space Mutiny with Mary Jo Pell?
Yes, Mary Jo Pell and Space Mutiny. That's a classic.
And then Hobgoblins was someone I like.
Yeah.
And I was talking to someone who was working with him before, and they liked him. But Brannick hates this person. Court, what do you think about Mike Flanagan?
I like Mike Flanagan. I love like all of his work.
Right?
It's very
Mike Flanagan's a master storyteller.
Yeah.
Fox, why are you wrong about Mike Flanagan's work?
I don't think I am. I'm looking him up, and I don't think I've really watched most of his stuff. Oh, I liked Gerald's Game.
Yeah, that one's great. Midnight.
Wait, I don't think it was me. I think it was the person who shall not be named.
God damn it.
Oh, no.
Whatever. I'm like, why have you? And you're the same person in my mind.
I know, which is weird.
Yeah, I know for multiple reasons, but
for multiple reasons.
So we are all Team Flanagan now. Nice,
Yay.
Good job. I won you all over.
Yay!
And Samsung versus the Vampire Women by David Dalsmasian, who has a great special on Netflix. Jesus Christ! What was the name of the movie he just did? Drawing a blank. It's fucking fantastic.
What is his name again?
Don't make me say it. David Dalsmasian.
Oh, I don't know him.
It's gonna be like the taping at the. It's oh my god! If you ever want to see someone do something live, now's the time to do it.
You know what? At the end of the episode, we're also gonna.
Not at the end of the fucking episode. We're not looking at any shit up at the end of the episode because I have a 5 a.m. tomorrow, and fuck this late night with the devil. That's it.
Oh, late night with the devil. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was fun.
So with late night with the devil, he's got. But he's doing that one. But he's doing Samson versus the Vampire Woman, and
which
then
is great.
Gamera versus Jiggerbite with Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill's gonna be great,
motherfucker. And then the final sacrifice at 9 p.m.
Oh, it's gonna be so
Joel
nice.
Hodgson.
It's gonna be so much fun.
And one that's been on, I believe, all of our lists: Manos, The Hands of Fate, Felicia Day.
Classic.
And last but not least, The Mask. But not the one everyone's thinking of currently.
The other Mask.
With Jonah Ray, whom is the person.
Yeah, you're not
the
a fan
new one.
of Jonah.
Jonah Ray is the Netflix guy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the new guy. So yeah, old cast, new cast, all cast. Felicia Day, I believe, is Netflix as well.
Yep.
So all that on Shout TV, November 28th, Turkey Day. Have a big marathon. That was kind of like the thing back in the day. I know, Court, you started watching it when you're like high school
like early high school. I think maybe 8th grade or freshman year. That was when my friend introduced it to me because she discovered it and she was obsessed, and I think she still is. Like, she really loves it. And so she showed me and my sister Plan 9 from Outer Space, first the original movie, and then the Riff Tracks version of it. And
that's the way you should watch it.
Yeah.
You can't go back to the other.
And her mom, she worked in a library, and so we watched it, like the original movie, just like in the library one summer with a bunch of elderly folks. And so
I was in that group. What the shit?
It was fun.
A bunch of elderly folks in their 30s and shit. Look at this.
And they were like 70.
Oh, well, you know.
Like actually elderly folks.
I love that. So so you never really got into the Thanksgiving marathon then, because that happened before.
It wasn't. I didn't really know about it till actually when I was in college, and my one of my bosses, he was like obsessed with it, and he was telling me all about it, and that kind of brought me back into it in college, just because it was, I don't know, just cool to hear other people talking about it besides just one other person whose opinion I value very greatly, because she's very good with movies and everything. But yeah, I
Is
don't
it
know. It's
me?
kind of cool to hear other
I was
people's
talking to Court. I'm the boss, not like her boss. I'm just like the boss of everyone. And I was like, hey, Court, you gotta like really listen to this Marcy Science something, whatever, Mega, whatever. Care. And they're like, there's a crow in it, and I was sold. Oh wait, I sold them the Court. That's what it was. So, Box, what did you do?
Hi. Hello. Hey.
Brannick.
Hi. So honestly, I was a fan from way back in the day, not when they were on KTMA, but
Baby Yoda.
when
They were not on Baby Yoda? Oh
no,
my god.
but they were on Comedy Central, and I started watching it on Comedy Central, but I still didn't like, I think, associate it so much. Like I was a little too young. I didn't really get into it until it really picked up on the Sci-Fi Channel in like 1997, and then it always came on after all of my, like cartoons on Saturday morning.
Wait.
So
What year?
1997.
1997. That's when we first started watching it.
No, I watched it a little bit before when it was on Comedy Central, but it was always on like at a weird time or something. So I never really got until it got to Sci-Fi, and then it was always on like I think at 11. It was after all of the cartoons that I'd watched.
Yeah. So okay, all good.
Yeah. And honestly, like I will always be grateful for it because it was one of the things that got me into horror. Because I used to be a scaredy cat little baby.
You know what
And
got
I
me into
still
horrors?
am.
Credit
But
cards.
I thought they only accept cash now from you
Crash.
up front
AMX,
with a
baby, goes
deposit.
everywhere. I'd leave the deposit somewhere.
I'm on it. Okay, I did
You
walk
kind
into
of
that
went
one.
that. I know.
I did.
Left that one for me. So it was your gateway drug to horror.
It was my gateway drug to horror because, like, that was the first time that I was like, "Oh, you can actually laugh at this. It's not like it's just a movie, you know."
Yeah.
And so after that, it was I watched more and more horror, and usually my tastes run a little cheesy, but it got me into feeling, more and more confident with being able to watch scarier and scarier stuff, and so now here I am. Look at me now. All thanks to MST3K.
I'm watching Mad God now, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, backwards. Court, were you into horror before MS3K?
Yeah. I think my older sister got me into it. I don't remember. And no, just from like a young age, I always really liked reading horror books too. And like just like picture books that were scary. And so I think, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I lost my.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Like I used to
You were going
read
back
like
to reading picture books, like
I used to read like Goosebumps and stuff like that, but it was always like very kiddie stuff. Like, but
shit. I thought you like meaning like Hannibal Holocaust. Oh my god, Cannibal Holocaust, the pop-up book, coloring book. This is the coloring book. Color in the dead.
We started young at Babadook. Yeah. From there, we
Marmaduke, the shit, like the big fucking dog.
Yeah, Marmaduke? With what's his name?
The orange one?
No, that's
Marmaduke.
That's
Marmaduke, right?
Marmaduke is the Great Dane.
Oh, I don't know.
Clifford is the big red dog.
Oh, but he's a red dog. Marmaduke's orange.
And then Beethoven is the slobbery dog.
Beethoven's like a what? Oh, whatever.
Anyway, I don't think they did a dog episode on MST3K.
But
They've done some Bigfoot ones, but not. I don't think a dog one. They did Worms, which is on my list. They've done all kinds of like we said, the killer shrews. They had birds.
I seen birds. Not the MS3K version of it, but like the Hitchcock birds.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what I just remembered today is Birdemic. And
Birdemic.
The Riff Tracks version of that. I totally
is so good.
About it. It's so good.
It's so good. They also did Beaks, which is like Jaws, but for birds.
Huh.
They did Grizzlies. They did the Grizzly series. Day of the Animals, which has Leslie Nielsen being an absolute asshole.
Oh my god.
It's really good. That one was really fun.
I want to see that then.
Yeah, it's
I mean, when I say I
But I
want
don't.
to, I mean I don't want to see any of that because it sounds dreadful.
Oh no, it's great.
Like
It's
the new
great.
one is this stuff they did on
No,
Netflix?
this is Rift Tracks.
Okay, Rift
Yeah.
Track. I don't. All I
The
know is Rift Tracks were like, "Hey, we want to do something." I'm like, "No," and then you guys were like apparently freaking out when I was telling you that last time, but
Oh
because I didn't
yeah,
know who
you
Rift Tracks
rejected
were.
Rift Tracks.
Yeah, I just don't know who they were, and I still don't know who they are
Oh,
now.
Done your
it's Mike.
research.
It's
Oh, it's
Mike.
Mike.
It's the second voice of Crow, and it's the voice of Tom Servo.
Jeez,
The
no.
second voice of Tom Servo.
So it's Mike and two people who got a job after the first two fucked off. Actually, it's a bunch of people who just got a job when the first originals fucked off. Oh my god. What do I sign up to give them money?
What?
They're people who replace other ones. I mean, really, Mike replaces Joel.
No, Mike was always there. He was a writer.
That's nice. Who cares? No one cares who writes anything. Come on, I own a site. I know this.
Oh.
Sick burns, motherfucker. All the way around.
So many bully like reviews I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna
good.
do
I can't
like
wait.
another
I'll
bully
just
podcast.
I'm gonna do the transcripts. I'm just like paste the transcripts to Bully to my AI and make it like yeet itself. Like, why? No more. What did I do to you? You must learn this. No. So I gain whatever Rift Tracks. Now I'm guessing this is going to be MS33K Rift Tracks and the new MS33K for episodes. Yeah.
I just
That's
did
what it
MST3K.
Okay. Court, do you have any Rift
Like,
Tracks?
I do.
See?
Mostly I had Plan 9 and Birdemic, and then I also watched the one that Box recommended.
Baby Ghost.
Roller
I
Gator.
forgot about Baby Ghost, but I did watch House on Haunted Hill.
Okay.
Oh, that's. Did
Paul F.
you have fun with
Tompkins.
that?
I did because I love Paul F. Tompkins.
I do
so
too.
much.
I do too.
And so he's just delightful.
All right. So
He really is, and I love the
Yeah.
part when they have him come in, and then they're like, "Get out of here, Paul."
Yeah, he just leaves. I was kind of hoping he'd be there for longer, but it's fine.
I know.
do you guys rank them or you just have things you like?
I ranked my MST3K.
I
Court,
just
did you?
yeah, I just had things that I liked. I don't think I'm not like
You can say it.
smart enough.
You're not as obsessed with listening as Brannick
to
is.
rank them.
You can say it.
What?
Yeah. Okay. I'll be honest. I still can't name. The only ones I can name are the ones that my AI tells me, and
Oh.
literally the ones in this flyer from Shout TV on November 28th. Shout TV, MS33K TV. Check it out from 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific, all the way until fucking the next day.
I will be there, but not at 5 a.m. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. You just
No.
remixed the Killer Shrews.
You know, I've seen it enough. I have. I mean, it's fine. They're
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there all day.
okay.
Well, actually, I'll be teaching class, so I won't.
You will be.
Me?
Oh,
wait,
because
tomorrow?
because Canada, this is a nothing day. This is
Yeah.
Oh,
Canada,
yeah.
Even Thanksgiving in Canada is just a nothing day for Canadian Thanksgiving. It's like, it's fucking Tuesday. Tuesday.
when I forget. Did you guys already
October,
have
some shit.
yours?
Yeah, we have our October.
Okay, I thought so.
Oh.
I honestly do celebrate the American one because I'll watch the parades and shit like that.
Aw. Do you have stuffing and stuff like that? Turkey?
No.
My mom was so mad last year that I did not eat turkey on Thanksgiving.
I have a stripper named Turkey.
I was
But,
visiting my friend
like it.
in England, which of course they don't give a shit about Thanksgiving.
No.
I don't. Oh no!
You're gonna have to deal with my cat too, because
I thought it was a turkey. I was like,
she's restless right now. I kicked her out of the room, but apparently that was not the right move
I hear
because
a
she made
cat.
it. I know. Hi.
Oh.
So,
Hi, baby.
since
I
one of
know.
us listed like a top, how many tops do you have? Fox?
10.
Top
I have
10?
10. I have top 10 of horror.
Of horror.
Just
Okay.
horror.
Horror. So I think we can kind of do it. I mean, the only one I really know for sure that's not anything is for Rift Tracks is Roller Gator, and it's not my favorite one. It's just one that breaks most of my
Dates.
days. It's my
Right.
bank account's favorite one, apparently. If my accountant can put a fucking one up, he's gonna be like, "That's the top one, motherfucker." That's when he stops spending
That
money.
should definitely be like your passwords and shit like that. Like just
Roller Gator.
Roller Gator 123.
So I had explained that. Okay, so I did have someone who wanted to watch, and like it's got like Joe Estevez, like who? Like, it was like Charlie Sheen and like Amelia Estevez. Like yeah. There's one called Joe.
Yeah, there's
Who knew?
Joe Estevez.
I'm giving a
I
shit.
think
It's
he's
kind of better career than
Amelia's
I do, so I shouldn't give him shit.
uncle.
Uncle Joe.
They've done 4, yeah, and he's like everybody's uncle, but like Riff Tracks and MST3K did 4 episodes with Joe Estevez.
Just with Joe Estevez. It's like the bird thing. So we won't do Roller Gator because although I've seen it and Box has seen it, I don't think it's your top 10 Box Roller Gator.
Well, I didn't do any Riff Tracks.
Oh fuck it. No. No take backs.
But okay.
So if you how many do you have, Court? How many do you have?
How many do I have? Let me look. I have 5.
5? Okay, yeah. Box. I can talk about 5. So
okay.
Box, what are your 10 through 5? And then we'll just do from 5 on.
All right. So number 10 is Pod People.
And Pod People, that's one of mine, according to Claude AI.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's a Joel episode.
Yes,
it's a, I think, Spanish movie that was dubbed over, so the voices are super annoying. There's like 3 movies going on in one. None of them make any sense, but at the heart of it, it's about this alien creature that this boy takes in after he finds an egg, and it hatches to reveal Trumpy.
I was going to make a Donald Trump joke.
Yeah.
Is it actually called Trumpy?
It's called Trumpy.
Oh my God. I was going to make a joke before I... okay.
And he's fucking weird and gross. And Trumpy's parents are trying to find him.
Oh, in the TV show.
And they're weird and gross. And my cat keeps rubbing her face on the microphone, so you might hear that. Jellybean's the cat, everyone.
Which is not weird or gross.
No, she's not weird. Well, she is kind of. She kind of is. She drools when she's happy.
Don't we all?
And Trump is nothing. Anyway, so basically it's about that. The alien parents start killing off this band that's in the forest. And it's really dumb and it's really funny.
Why is this my favorite one then?
I don't know.
Damn it, Claude AI.
I thought Manos Hands of Fate was your favorite.
Sure, maybe. It's
okay.
One of them. No, it did say pod person,
pod
whatever.
People?
Pod people, because I think that's where Tom Servo goes, like the wind baby. And I remember lines from the episodes. I don't actually remember the episodes themselves.
Well, this was a good one too, because it has Dr. Forrester, TV's Frank. It's Joel. And Joel. So it's just a really, really funny cast of people.
Okay.
And the jokes are pretty funny. Joel's dry wit, through it. It's
pulls it off.
It's very nice. It's a fun one.
Put a pin in that, as you say.
It's lower quality movie.
There's
not
no
quite Manos. Okay. Not quite Manos.
Not quite Manos, but not bad. So not bad. What was number 9?
So number 9 is Samson versus the Vampire Women.
Oh shit, that's gonna be David Dallasmuchian's at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. Shout
TV. And I think it's also streaming on multiple different places. You can get it on Tubi. You can get it on, I think, a few other free places as well that are going to be streaming it live as well.
All I know is the people who actually send us shit to do is Shout TV, and then those motherfuckers that you just mentioned.
Well, they have channels on those.
I don't give a fuck.
Shout TV.
If Shout TV is sending me stuff, I say Shout TV.
Okay.
And another motherfucker sends me stuff, I'll read their copy too.
Okay.
Till then, I'll read Shout TVs.
So Samson versus the Vampire Women is basically about these vampires that come back from the dead after a long sleep because...
Wait, they're dead?
Well, kind of. They're, I guess, hibernating, as it were. But they are dead because they're vampires. So basically, they reawaken because there's going to be their queen that is reincarnated into this young girl. So they have to basically steal the girl, make her a vampire. She's going to become the queen again. But lo and behold, they find their arch nemesis, who is the savior
Easter
of the
Bunny?
day, who is a luchador named Samson.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo, yo. Okay, hold on. That goes back to The Strain. That's a callback to The Strain that used to be on AMC, I think.
Why
No
is
one
that a
watched that fucking.
callback to the Strain?
Have you
I,
seen The Strain?
no. Is it a
A, you
luchador?
should. It's fucking Kino. B, Court, have you seen the Strain?
No, I have not.
Oh my god, Christ, where have you guys been? Even I saw the fucking Strain.
I'll
Okay.
Okay,
Google
the
it.
Strain is a vampire thing. I'm not going
Oh,
to give. It's a
that's right.
TV show. I believe AMC put it out. I could be wrong on that one, but they
It
do
says
have a
FX.
luchador connection,
Okay.
and that's like a callback to that. So they must have
Oh,
maybe they played
yeah.
part of that fucking film there.
Samson is in a lot of other movies too, like Samson versus Dracula, I think. And he was, I guess, a very famous luchador, and the vampire Samson and the Vampire Woman is very funny. It's a very older episode with Mike, but it's very funny. I believe it's Crow's first voice that is in
Nice,
that, which is Dr. Forrester. Trace Below. I can't speak French,
sure.
but it's very funny because again, you don't understand that there's a luchador in this at all until suddenly he's just there, and you're like, "Pardon?"
Just like all my dreams.
And yes, there is wrestling in this with a vampire
Fuck yeah.
and Samson.
I am there. And if you're wondering when that's going to be, go to ms33kturkeyday.com and it shows you all sorts of shit for you. Now, what's number? That was number
That's
8.
number 9.
9. Okay, what's number 8?
Number 8 is Squirm. It
I am
is
doing it, but what's number 8?
okay. Squirm.
Well, I right, but what's number 8?
Okay, but
Uh-huh.
so the number 8 movie is
Oh, who
Squirm.
cares? That's number 8.
So it's about
2 hours.
worms that get electrified and then they
Oh,
begin eating people.
well, I would too if I got electrified.
And so it's about this very southern girl who made friends, I don't know, inexplicably with this like kind of softer boy from the north. So it's that whole north-south love between them. And
Softer boy?
yeah, he's like a soft boy. He's like
It's like doughy
he
or
no, he's a
soft
nerd. He's a
emotionally? Okay.
nerd. He's
Okay,
a
so
nerd.
nerd. Okay.
And
I mean,
basically he
because
comes
box, that
down.
meant gay by me.
No.
Okay, so I'm like, so
I would have
he's in
said
love with a gay
he's
guy?
a
Or
gay boy.
yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like, why are you
No.
using like a
He's
really
just
weird
more
1980s term for gay?
he I think he goes in and asks for a milk cream, which I still don't understand what it is, but nobody likes it. And then he finds a worm in
You don't
his
know what milk cream is?
no,
You've had ice cream, right?
right?
There you go.
No, there's like soda in
What?
it or something.
Right, it's like a fucking float.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. Like, and
Jesus.
nobody down there knew what it was either.
So is
Down
it just
where?
milk with ice cream in it?
Sure.
That's
No, for soda.
not good.
So it's a float.
I don't know. When was this movie done? How fuck? I didn't watch this movie. How the fuck am I going to?
It's like early 80s.
I was definitely not ordering milk creams in early 80s.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was with
he
things.
was.
I was out venturing.
And he finds a worm in it. And basically at the end of the movie there's worms everywhere. Just lots of worms.
Okay.
Worms in showers,
Sure.
worms in dirt, worms in houses.
That's where worms usually are. Dirt and
Lots of
houses.
worms. And they eat people to the skeleton.
Oh.
Ooh, this kind of reminds me
Yeah.
of Slither. Do you remember that?
It's
movie?
very reminiscent of it. It's but obviously it's like earlier, but it's
Slither,
just
the
it's
great song.
goofy and silly and just
Who's in
very
this one?
good.
Is it Joel or Mike
It's
or
Mike, but it's a young
Mike?
Mike. And
It's a
again,
young.
Oh,
Well, everyone was younger.
I
I
guess
mean, think
so.
about they're all
Yeah,
fucking. There's a tape show from like the 90s. It's
I
like,
guess
oh,
so. I'm trying to find the episode it was,
it's
but
Mike on his
anyway, it doesn't
deathbed.
matter.
Like, what the fuck? All right, what's number 7? I guess we're
So
at.
number 7 is the Screaming Skull.
Oh wait, sorry. What does this called? Scream. Shout TV.
It
November
just
today.
like screams, but it also screams at Shout TV.
Nice. Nice for November 28th at like 5 a.m. all the way
At like
through.
5 a.m.
Or 2
something
a.m.
like
whatever
that.
it really is.
But it's one of those that a lot of people sleep on, but I really like. I like the writing of it. I actually like it as a movie. It is slow, and they do make fun of that, but it's basically about this woman who had a horrific tragedy in her past, and she has a lot of anxiety, and she has like problems with mental illness. She falls in love with this guy, and this guy basically marries her, and they move into the house that he used to live with.
It's so sweet.
Well, with his former wife. His wife had passed away in a kind of mysterious way, and as soon as they get there, she starts seeing a lot of spooky stuff. And so it's the whole thing: is it in her mind? Is it a ghost? Is somebody doing
Wait, did
this?
we watch that one before? It sounds like one that you guys did for High Art Camp. That like I
No.
fixated on a fucking toaster or refrigerator or some shit.
Oh no, that was my thing, and it was not. It was Asylum.
The silent. Okay, so it's not that movie then.
It's not that movie.
Okay. So what?
I think it's funny you think all of my movies are like the same movies.
I think all movies are the same movie. What's number? Wait, who was in that one? Joel or Mike?
Oh, I think it was Mike. I think that's a Mike one too.
Okay.
I tend to lean Mike because he was a little bit more of where I was when I started watching.
Number 6.
That was it? Okay.
That was. Well, we're like, we have other guests. We're like,
Okay, all right. Number 6 is
10 of them.
number 6 is The Touch of Satan.
Ooh.
And it's about this guy that he's driving around and he stops to eat lunch at this one place, and he meets a girl, and I guess they fall in love or whatever, but she's a witch, or she says she's a witch, and she's like cursed. But this is where the classic line, "This is where the fish lives," comes from, which is a real line in the movie.
The fuck?
It's
how's that a classic line?
Huh?
That's the first time I ever heard someone say that.
Yeah. It's like first new sentences. Yeah, brand new sentence.
But why is it a classic line?
Oh, because no, people who like MST3K know that line.
I like MS33K. I don't know that. Who's the dude?
You don't know most of it.
Who's the dude? Who's the dude?
Who's the dude?
Yeah, who's the guy in front?
Who's the guy in front?
Is it Joel? Is it Mike? Is it Jonah?
Oh,
I think weird way to ask that question.
I know.
Like who's the? It's all I care is like who's the dude?
It's Mike. It's Mike. I feel like
Yeah,
I'm
I don't fucking
attacked
watch
for liking Mike.
Mike's the new dude. Fuck that shit.
No,
man.
Jonah's the new dude.
Trust me. If Jonah the new dude, this shit's canceled. Okay, that's all I fucking say.
Jonah's fine. He's
Sure.
fine. He's
Yeah,
fine.
sure.
I liked Avalanche.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's where we are.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, not bad. So thanks for the top or your top 10 to 5, which had 2 of mine in it. I think. Just because that's what the chat bot said I would like. Now, Court, give me one.
Okay. Well, one that I have that we talked about last time was I Accuse My Parents, which Brandon is not a big fan of, but I think it's really fun.
I just said it's like a poor man's like Reefer Madness.
Yeah, the movie
I
is
like that one,
but the episode itself is great. And so it's basically like a teenager who is 30 years old, like
Luke Perry.
They just looked old back then, okay?
They didn't have microplastics just in their body. So he gets like caught up. Well, the movie starts with him in court, and he kind of
him and you.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god, this took a weird twist.
Very old. But he so okay, the judge like asks him to like make a statement, and he says he accuses his parents of basically committing murder and being part of like a gang. And so then he kind of goes into this just very long story that's kind of slow and
It's like a Reddit post.
Yeah, too long didn't read.
It's like a best of Reddit post.
Yes. But the episode
TLDR.
itself is funny because it starts out with them watching just a random farming documentary about how people get their food from the South to like Western America. and and so that was very cute. And then they just kind of actually go into the actual movie and have a bunch of random skits. Like they have like an art therapy course, and Joel is the main guy for this
Damn
one.
right.
Yeah.
That's why I know it. That's what's a good one. Because Joel's in it.
Yeah.
I've seen that one.
And he and they also do like a reenactment of a club scene with Gypsy, or sorry, is her name, do they change her name?
Nope.
Or,
It's still Gypsy.
okay, cool. Yeah. So she's like the singer basically, and
Nice.
it's fun. I don't know. It's a good time, and it's really not a good movie. I don't think I'll ever actually watch the movie on its own.
You should.
But I think
You
I
should
would
watch
the
both.
episode.
Court, you should get
Yeah.
the farming one too.
That one,
You put that shit on for your boyfriend or fiance and say, "This is what I'm into now."
yeah,
Just like
watch
straight
this
face it.
movie. 50s farming video.
Yeah, this is what you want to do for your birthday.
It's like the new ASMR, you know.
It is.
Oh,
I mean,
let's
it was
ASMR,
kind of
man.
interesting.
Ask them Ralph. Oh, yuck. So I like that one. So Court, this is one of your favorites. I agree. That's a great. I love that episode. That's one of the ones when you were saying like I actually remembered. Unlike Brannick's, I have no clue what the fuck Brannick was talking about.
Oh, no.
Court has taste.
Usually what happens.
Court
I'm
has
ahead
good
of my
taste.
time.
That's why.
Ahead of my time.
You are.
Okay, Brannick, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Devil Doll.
Oh, that's one I wanted to watch.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's
Who's in it?
based.
Was it Mike?
I only have 2 with Joel. Okay.
Any of Jonah? Or any of Jonah?
No.
Very telling.
I almost put Avalanche down because I really like that one. But it's also like I have to gauge this on how many how often I watch these too. So yeah, so I've watched more of the older ones, much more because I've had more time with them.
Because they're better.
Anyway,
You
so
say
Devil
that
Doll.
they're arguably better.
So Devil Doll
Devil Doll.
is about this ventriloquist and his dummy, and the ventriloquist hypnotizes this one lady because he wants to, I don't know, kidnap her or whatever. And basically the dummy is actually somebody who used to be his assistant, and he did a Chucky move. He transferred the soul into the dummy.
Well, that's been forever. Like the little dummies, the Talons of Wayne Cheyenne did it for Doctor Who. And,
and it's really fun. It's black and white.
Dabble.
It's like half British, I think, because it was like a British production with some like Americans in it. But it's really funny. It's just very silly, and it has ventriloquist dummies, which I kind of like.
I love ventriloquist dummies.
Yeah, they're fun, right?
Yes.
See, but that makes me.
It's like dolls for boys.
Yeah.
Well, that's very genderist of you.
I'm just saying, it's the acceptable boy doll to have.
Those were He-Man, by the way. That's
like in your 30s to 50s. Like
still, I guess.
I mean,
you know what my He-Man collection would make right now? About $10. They don't really make
about $10. Yeah.
Star Wars, however, not the show apart.
And Devil Dolls as
Devil Dolls all over. Did they make any type of reference to the puppets on the show? Because it could be a meta exploration.
No, because the puppets on the show are real, quote unquote,
puppets. They're real puppets.
And
the puppets on the show are fucking puppets, though, man.
But they're not. They're characters.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I think that's where the line is drawn. Is that
no kayfabe? It's just
honestly looking back, they don't really do a lot of like fourth wall kind of humor. There's no like.
They couldn't afford it back then. It's a fucking cardboard box.
There's really no like, like, oh, we're just playing with puppet. Like it's always very serious. Like this is Crow, this is Tom, This is Cambot. This is Gypsy. These are the nanobites.
The what?
Nanobites?
The nanobites?
Yeah.
The fuck's that?
I think they're called the nanobite. But they're really, 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 really tiny, and they did Mike's hair twice. Once
Oh,
for
a mic
the
thing.
girl in gold boots,
yeah.
and then once for I don't know. They gave him the dry look. I'm trying to think of what movie that was.
It's a Mike movie.
Rude.
Jim's a hater today,
Rude.
man. Jim's a hater.
Rude. I love Mike.
Jim's a hater. So, Court, what's your next one? What's your next one, Court?
My next one, I'll do Jack Frost, which is a Riff Tracks one. But so what was that sound?
Riff Tracks.
It's a.
Oh wait. Was it the Riff Tracks one or was it
sorry. No, the MST3K one.
Okay, I was gonna say there's two very big differences with that one.
My bad.
One has a snowman in a bathtub, and one does not.
The one I picked is the Soviet one.
Okay, yes. So Jack Frost, of the MST3K.
Yes, yeah. It's pretty much just a Soviet romantic fantasy film. Full love story. And there's a bunch of fun things like a Baba Yaga, which apparently I'm saying that wrong, but I don't know.
Are we?
So sorry. I don't know.
Sorry, Russo-Finnish people.
Yeah. It's like I don't. It's hard to summarize it.
It's okay. So this is actually my favorite MST3K of all time. Yes. It's a very beautiful production with lots of beautiful coloring and cats apparently and costumes, and it's so beautiful. It's very
looking at it.
Exactly. You just love looking at it. And basically it's about this girl who is just a good-hearted person in a really shit situation because her dad is a fucking pussy and won't like stand up to her stepmom who fucking abuses her. So they dump her into the woods to die.
Nice.
And that's where she meets Jack Frost. But there's a guy who turns into a bear. Which honestly, now you can say, like, if you would rather meet a bear or meet a man in the woods, you could say both and get this guy.
Ooh.
So
I remember that was a thing now. How did that turn out for people?
Women are still scared.
Of men or bears?
Both? Of men. That was the whole thing. A lot of women said they would rather meet a bear on a desert hiking path than a man because they're afraid of men.
I think a lot of people are lying or being very weird about shit. Would you wait, you'd rather meet a fucking wild bear who will absolutely fuck you up, no doubt.
It depends on the bear.
Or a dude who may or may not be able to fuck you up.
Look, I just want to meet a very furry and well-built gay man on the trail. I would rather do that than a straight dude. He seems like much more fun. So, but this movie is it's really fun. It has knitting in it, which is an easy sell for me. And yeah, it has the Baba Yaga and her house.
Yeah.
Chicken house. And it's just fun. There's a singing in it out of nowhere.
I like the costumes too.
The costumes are so pretty.
So pretty.
And then you go to Jack Frost's house, which is like this like Christmassy, like magic house where it's just beautiful and has beautiful coloring. And
is this the Michael Keaton one?
No, that's why no, this is not either the Michael Keaton one, the horror one. It's not the horror one. This is the one that nobody knows. But yeah, so I agree with you, Court. I love Jack Frost.
So that was your number one, and that was nice. And
well, yeah, that's my number one favorite, but I wouldn't.
If it's number one favorite, it should be number one then.
It's not my favorite horror though.
So who's in that one? Is that Joel?
Yes.
And that's why it's your favorite.
No, it's Mike.
Is it? I thought it was Joel.
It's Mike. It's Mike.
Wait, can I fact check myself for a
Yes, go fact check.
Ooh, yeah.
And at the end of this episode, we'll
Turn the camera
reveal.
back on. So, as Court fact checks herself,
There's an Andrea Dworkin joke in there that I didn't understand until I was much older. And that's why I like Mystery Science Theater too, is because it gives you like Noam Chomsky's jokes and Andrea Dworkin jokes and all these things that you don't understand until you're much older and you're like, oh, I get it now.
do you?
Oh, you're right. It is Mike. My bad. Sorry. Joel was a writer on it. Maybe that's why I got confused.
Oh, there you go. It still has the Joel influence in it. That's all that matters. So, Brannick, what's your number 4?
I'm shaking my head. Yeah,
4?
number 4 is and this one is a quintessential one. Most people will tell you. It's The Final Sacrifice.
Nope. My chatbot said I did not like that one.
Oh, okay. Well, it's about a cult.
Oh, well, it's a fun cult.
Actually, I'm gonna have to look. I think it's a Mike one, but I'm gonna.
Canadian.
But, huh?
It's Canadian too.
Yes, it's Canadian.
Oh, it's even worse though.
So it's about basically, it has this kid that looks like the whiniest, most punchable kid in the world.
No. That motherfucker was already on Joe Bob Briggs.
No, like
oh no, if you've seen that shit, you want to punch.
Are you talking about Bob?
Fuck Bob.
I know. See, do you see how this is? I don't even watch it, and I knew exactly who you're talking about.
The mimetic of it, yeah.
Yeah. But this kid, he's a teenager, he's whiny, he's trying to find out why his parents are dead, and it basically is because of this cult.
Themselves living with him. Oh, what? Ooh,
that was
Thanksgiving.
That was rough. Yeah. That was rough. Love your kids, even though they're whiny bitches.
Hey, don't tell
allegedly
people they should do or not. Don't love your kids. It's your choice.
No, love your kids, even if they're whiny bitches. Anyway, this has Rosdower in it, which everybody loves. He's like this Canadian hero who's like drinks beers and throws them in the back of his car. I think he lives in his truck, but I'm not 100% sure. He has laundry in his truck. I know that.
The actor or the
both? It's Canadian.
Character?
And basically it's about this kid trying to figure it out, and then them finding this lost civilization out of nowhere. But it's so funny. It's so fun. There's references to football that I don't understand, but that's okay. I don't need to.
Okay. So it's Canadian.
Yeah.
Give me a scale between Things and Ginger Snaps. Where would this movie lie?
Between what and Ginger Snaps?
Things, which is like a shit fucking movie, and Ginger Snaps, which is basically Kino for Canada.
Ginger Snaps is great. I love Ginger Snaps. This is from the early 80s. I mean, it's bad, but it's a funny bad.
Okay, so at least it's funny bad. So it's better than
funny
Things,
bad. It's very funny bad.
Ginger Snaps. Okay.
Like they have cultists that like for some reason are just like chainsawing through doors instead of like kicking them down or whatever.
Canada, it's impolite to kick the door down.
There's a lot of Canadian jokes with this one.
Oh,
a lot of Canadian jokes.
Yeah. Court, have you seen this one?
Court, have you seen this one?
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
We should watch this.
I want to now.
It's very funny.
And that's your number 3?
That's my number 4.
Oh, okay. Court, lay it on me. What's yours?
Let's see. Okay.
As you can tell, the Jimble's not saying anything.
The next one I have is Birdemic.
Ooh.
So it's a Riff Trucks live thingamajig. So I've seen both the actual movie and the Riff Trucks. And the movie is kind of hard to get through. But it's fine. It just drags for way too long than it should be.
A lot of driving.
Yeah, so much driving.
So much driving.
Oh god.
It could have been better as a short, I think. but it's good. So it's basically just a ripoff of the Birds, but they're like,
with an environmental message, though.
yes.
Oh, so it's
If you-
Faces of Death.
But
Global
if
Okay.
you blink, you'll miss it. I'm kidding. They like really dig it in.
They're like not like
They're not
metal
subtle
at all.
No.
Is there a guy singing a song on guitar as people die around them?
You know, they probably like filmed it and cut it out.
I
wouldn't
don't think
be
so, but there is a song in there which is hanging out with your family
Oh,
and having yourselves a good time.
oh,
Do you remember that, Court?
ew.
They went to a club. I think that was
yes,
In
yeah.
a club. They're
Well,
playing
yeah.
that song in a club.
There was
Well, it's
also
a
a weird
live
hotel scene too.
There was a sex scene, but with a bathing suit on.
Yes, yeah, she had a bathing
So
suit
it's a
on, and he
warm-
had like his white tank top, I think, and jeans on, and so they had sex, but they were still wearing everything after.
Clothes.
So I don't know how fun that was for both of them, but
And there's like, it's one of those movies where everybody's connected because he has a buddy and she has a friend.
yeah.
And oh my gosh, they're dating. And
I'm
we
not your
didn't
buddy,
know that.
It's
He also
so-
makes a $1 million deal after
oh my god, yeah.
giving them half off. So he could have made $2 million, but instead he just made $1 million.
Wait, what? Like half off from 2 to 1 mil?
Yep. But he
This is a fucking producer roller gator?
No, here's the thing. The director and writer actually used to work in the tech industry. So you think he would know.
Oh, yeah, a
It's
little
probably
bit more.
not. Probably
Yeah,
not.
but they lost all their money in it, so they weren't good at it.
Apparently, the guy cannot say solar panels to save
No,
his soul.
Fucking hard
oh my
word,
God, I
dude.
remember that.
Veteran,
Solar
horror,
panels.
solar panel.
Solar
Oh,
panel.
solar panel.
Solar panel.
Solar panel. I don't
Let's try to say veterans.
fuck off. Back. That's what it is.
But it's a great movie, and I love how it's
Ew.
half of it is absolutely boring, redundant romance with robots.
Yes.
I think they're both robotic, and then suddenly there's screaming birds, and they look like really bad gifts.
Yeah,
like
they're
really
ugly seagulls.
and eagles.
Yeah,
and
a couple vultures, I think.
I think
Huh.
so.
It's Steven's brother, Ugly Seagull.
But there's no
Yeah.
practical effects at
There's
all.
practically no effects.
No, nothing.
Lots of
Nothing.
CGI.
Nothing.
Quote
But
unquote CGI.
this director was so great and gracious of this film. He used to drive around like LA with birds on his car to promote this movie.
That'd be me. I'm a big
Yeah,
bird
it
girl.
looks like mean as fucking birds.
I mean, bless. I would do that.
You would tape birds to your fucking car and
Yeah.
drive around LA.
He was
Yeah.
the director, writer, and producer of this movie.
Ooh,
Yeah.
can't
He
wait
was
for
very
that one.
passionate about it.
Also, he did another movie that they did on Riff Tracks too. I think it was something in Diane. I don't want to say Jack and Diane, but maybe it was
Ooh,
Jack and Diane.
I think that is
Julie
just
and
a song.
Jack?
Julie and Jack.
There's also
Or not Diane What's So Fucking Ever. You know, it's something in Diane. As a Jim. No, not Jim, not Jack. No, I don't know.
Is it Julie and Jack?
Zombie
I'm
and
just looking at
Fred.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, it is. What is Jack? Oh, Jack and Diane is a gay movie.
Oh, nice. There's also that
Sorry.
Jack and Jill, the Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack and Diane is a horror gay movie.
Okay.
Sorry.
But
Oh, that sounds
MS33K, so Court, that was yours. Box, what's your
Yes.
number 3?
My number 3 is Hobgoblins.
yes.
Oh, according to my list, I might like that one.
I think you would not, but I enjoy it a lot.
Oh, I would not like that one. No, according to my list, it's being played on November 28th on Shout.
It is.
TV.
It is. And it's going to
Oh.
be so much fun. What time is it going to play again?
Oh, I don't know.
9?
Shut up. I don't know.
9?
Let me
9
come on.
o'clock?
9.
9?
I don't know.
Say shut up.
Yeah.
I'm just giving
he's
Shout
mean.
TV from like
He's
whatever
so
to
mean
whatever.
to me.
So mean.
Okay, so it was directed, written, produced by Rick Sloan, who is also the cinematographer and editor. So basically, this is the most 80s movie that you could ever get. It's like it's basically a ripoff of Gremlins.
Ooh, hobgoblins, gremlins,
I love
critters,
Gremlins.
Yeah.
ghoulies.
And it's basically like this whiny baby man is working security, and he wants to impress his girlfriend, who's like this uptight kind of bitch. But in the whole chaos of this, as he's like a security guard, these hobgoblins get away, and basically what they do is they give you your most intimate fantasy. So one of their friends is really into sex. So
Yeah, aren't we all? Hey,
so his fantasy comes to life and tries to kill him, because that's the thing of the hobgoblins. They'll give you what you want and then they'll kill you.
Hey, just like the election in America. Good luck, bitches. Sorry.
Oh, thanks.
Too soon?
Too soon. It's
Soon.
like, give me 10 years and we can see.
I'll give you
Well,
shit
that's
up in box.
too soon since
Okay.
2016.
Yeah.
Full erection. Oh Christ, I'm fucking tired.
But anyway, no full erection.
Full disclosure, I've watched this movie when it came out. The actual Hobgoblin movie, not the Mystery 3K. I've actually physically watched this movie I rented it.
That's different.
I live in a small town, Court. That's why. There's only so many things you can rent, and it's like, just go down the list. 99 cents, 99 cents, 99 cents.
So the only thing that I think is also very cool about this, which I'm sorry that you had to watch this without rip tracks or MST3K.
That's a great movie.
But Darren Norris is the club. There's this club Scum that's in the movie. It plays a significant part. He's the MC, and he is also a voice actor and was Cosmo in the Fairly Odd Parents.
Never seen that. And if you want to see Hobgoblins, 3 p.m. on 28th of November on Shout TV at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific with Mike Flanagan. Ooh, gotta see that one. And you can see if Jim had a great childhood or not. As people just freaked out that I'd never seen.
Court, I'm so glad that you're here.
Odd Parent. What was that thing I never saw before?
The Fairly Odd Parents.
The Fairly Odd who? The what now? The Fairly.
See, this is why you're so old.
Who cares? That's why I fucking say.
You're so old.
Because I didn't watch, like, what year was that?
Let's see. Well,
that was early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
Dude, if I saw the fucking...
there was 172 episodes. 10 seasons.
I was in Vegas dating starlets. Do you really think I was watching this fucking shit?
You should have. Look, you should have. I think your life choices would have been a bit better.
My life choices got me here. So, but I mean, really, I'm like, hey, I used to like we're talking about like Joe Bob, like, or not. We weren't talking to Joe Bob at the time, but it was Dave. Dave was like, hey, Monster Vision. I'm like, no, I was fucking getting laid. I wasn't like, what time to come on? No, darling. Like,
look,
Saturday
we all could be a loser like you, Jim, getting laid by all these sexy women. Some of us were cool and stayed home and watched Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah. Was it on TV in the morning, or what was this? I have no idea what the fuck.
It's a cartoon.
Network.
Cartoon.
Right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
At what time?
I don't know what it was.
Cartoons or like
it was part of Cartoon Network. It was part of their blog. Oh, Nickelodeon. Sorry.
See, okay, yeah, I mixed those.
I definitely would not have. You think I would have Nickelodeon in 2000s? Are you fucking kidding me? No, come on.
That's where I lived, but I was also like super young at the time. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that some of our writers were probably like born around that time?
Yes.
Yeah. When you say funny, guys be a drink. Yeah. That's like, so Court grew up on you grew up on this thing, like oddball parents.
Well, okay, I didn't have cable as a kid, so I like watched it occasionally when I was at my grandpa's house, but like I know what it is.
I wasn't at your grandpa's house. I was there.
That would have been weird.
Or
what?
Was I? Or was I? I did get around a lot in the fucking 2000s.
I was like 6 years old, I think. 2001.
Court, here's a cookie and some Twinkies. Go off in the corner for a while.
No.
Me and Grandpa.
Yeah.
Grandpa's got a date. All right, so that was my number 3.
That was number 3?
I think it's funny, again, it's very 80s, so there's, like, lots of 80s attire, music, goofiness,
It's an amazing
I'll
movie.
watch this one.
It's a fun
Yeah,
one.
So cute.
I would actually give that movie like a 3 Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's
It's
not
a
bad.
fun
honestly, God,
movie.
not even the MC3K. I've never seen that part of it, but the movie itself, 3 Cthulhus.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's sad. I've actually seen more movie versions than the actual fucking MC3K.
Yeah, I know. You gotta get out, bud.
You know what? No, I'm gonna catch this shit up on the 28th on Shout TV.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
Court, give me one.
All right, so my next one is House on Haunted Hill. So this is riff tracks. So it's featuring Paul F. Tompkins just for a hot second. So they do like a couple short films that are like 15 minutes long or so.
Yeah.
So Paul F. Tompkins is featured in the second one. He's an
fun.
Is he
he's
also
great.
in like the
Many
Great
things.
Odd Parent?
No, he was
Bo-
in BoJack Horseman.
Yes, yeah, that's
What the shit's a BoJack? What?
Oh my god.
he was in what's that fucking Jack Black movie?
Oh no, I did watch BoJack. I didn't know the name though. I did watch BoJack.
He was very, very, very briefly in There Will Be Blood.
Yes,
Which he talks about in his comedy sketches.
I
love that movie.
There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
With
He's the
Leonardo
demon.
This is the one where it's like, I drink your milkshake.
Yeah.
That's There Will Be Blood.
Fuck it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it's some
He's
dude.
great.
He's in Tenacious
apparently
D.
great.
No, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
He's great. He always wears suits.
Yeah, he did actually a podcast that was like, it was called Thrilling Adventure Hour, and it was in as a like a radio show from like it was a spoof show from like the 20s 30s, and he played as a medium on that with his fake wife who was a medium. It was very funny. Thrilling Adventure Hour.
Love him.
Yeah. By the Radio Juice Players. He's very good at improv.
Yes. Oh yeah.
But he's not improv in this MC3K.
He was also on Bob's Burgers a few times.
Yes. Yeah, he just has like one of those voices.
Yeah, he does. When you hear him, you're like, oh, that's Paul F. Tompkins.
Man.
I'm like, I have no idea who you still are. You can do all your voices, sir. I have not heard you at all.
Anyway, he's a guest there. Yes.
Yes. So the House on Haunted Hill, it's pretty much kind of like a whodunit kind of vibe. Came out in the 50s.
And by William Castle.
Yes.
Is that Vincent
Shout
Price?
out to my boy.
And so there's a millionaire. He invites people to party with him in a
Played
house.
by Vincent Price.
That's what I thought.
In a house that he's rented. He's with his fourth wife named Annabelle, who he tried to poison him. There's one funny thing that he like one dialogue where line, I guess is the word, where he was like, remember that fight we got into after you poisoned me? And it was just so casual, and that was just the whole vibe of the movie.
They hate each other. Yes. They cannot stand each other.
So it's Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Well, and then things happen, and they're in the most haunted house in all of America. Like there's these ghosts that are going to kill them, and they say that, and basically the victim, a victim from before, I think
it's one of his wives, I think.
Well, no, it was like the brother. Like the brother's there because remember he has mental problems because he's fucked up because his brother or sister, I can't remember, died in the house, and so he's like, the ghosts are here, they're gonna kill us, it's gonna be fucking crazy, I don't want to be here, but I do like money. And basically all these people come because they were like, hey, if you make it through the night you get money.
Right. It's that old scheme.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, I've watched this movie before too.
Yay.
I've not seen the riff tracks version. But the movie, yeah. So, Court, did you like the movie? Like, you liked the Vincent Price movie? Is it a good movie?
It is a good movie. So I've only actually seen riff tracks, but honestly, like, it's just from watching the movie with them as they commentate on it. It's fun. I really liked the coloring of it, and just well, actually, it's black and white. I don't. What,
Yeah,
it's okay. Ignore that.
I really love black and white.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be sharp and gradients, you know.
I love the color of nothing.
I got confused for a second.
No, I was willing to be on that board because I was like, I know they've done coloring, but I couldn't remember if they had because they did like, you know, they've colored.
Turner remasters them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like in Reefer Madness, the smoke is different colors.
Reefer Madness.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So
yeah.
Well, this is a good one though.
I like a good like
Vincent
little
Price is
movie.
just.
Yeah.
Vincent Price is always a great sell.
And I don't know, like they're just that trend of Hill in like haunted houses, like movies and books and stuff is just. Why did they do that? I don't know, because you know, like Haunting of Hill House.
That's true.
Shirley Jackson
and honestly, I think you should probably like it a lot, Joe, Jim, whoever
Jesus
you are, Joe,
Christ.
Jim Bros. I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm getting tired. Anyway, Jim, I think you'd like it because it's the same director who did 13 Ghosts.
The original one?
The original one.
I don't like the fucking original one. I like. Remember, for me,
I thought you liked the original one. I thought we were
the original
one.
Shit, it's slow as fuck. The only 13 Ghosts is worth watching is one of Matthew Lillard in it. If you want to see Matthew Lillard, go on Shout TV on November 28th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific for the Castle of Fu Manchu.
Well, see, there you go. I gave you a segue.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock was inspired to make Psycho because of Castle, so
hey,
look at his impact.
Hey,
and with Psycho, we have a huge fucking thing of horror cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, and plus Anthony Perkins' career entirely.
Yeah, it made Ed Gein want to like eat people. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I was opposite. I'm kidding. I was opposite.
What is your number 2 movie?
Okay, so my number. Oh, who's going first?
Oh no, you're next. Sorry, I was never mind.
After you, my lady. So my number 2 is a classic. It's Manos, The Hands of Fate.
I've seen that one, and according to my AI, Claude AI, by the way, it says I liked it.
Yeah. You've definitely seen it. So it's basically about this couple and their daughter are driving, trying to go to a vacation spot. They get lost and they find a strange house with a strange dude
on top of a hill. On a dude.
No hills, but it's in the middle of the desert.
The desert has dunes.
This movie is kind of cursed. It's a weird ass movie. It's very what is the movie? A snuff film quality.
It's a snuff.
It's a snuff film quality. You can't quite hear what people are saying, kind of always. You can't tell what's always going on. It was basically made by, I think, a fertilizer salesman because somebody dared him to make a movie. And this was it. And
it was the shit.
Basically, it has Torgo, which is a lot of people's favorite. He is supposed to be a satyr, but he's just a weird dude that walks around weird.
Torgo is
and flirts really bad, like worse than me, to be honest.
Torgo like Blaster Pastor.
You know, if you just stare at a woman and like kind of like put your fingers in her hair, but real creepy, he thought that was game. He thought he had the rose. He did not.
Montreal subway game. Got it.
So, but it's really funny. So the master of this whole thing, of this whole cult, because there's a cult, he has wives, this and that. Is pretty chill. He's not chill. He's very intense.
He's intense. He could be on Shout TV, by the way.
But he has this cool robe that is made in the shape of hands, and it's very fun.
Multicolor. Oh, the can's different colors, because I think I've seen this one before.
Yeah, the hands are red, and his cloak is black.
And blue? And green?
No.
Oh, that's Joseph in the Amazing
That's Joseph, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
But that does end in a cult. JK, allegedly. Anyway.
Either way. You know what this ends in? Felicia Day.
Yeah, it does.
She's doing that one. 11 p.m.
11 p.m. It's going to be so much fun.
8 Eastern or 8 Pacific.
She's like She's super fun. She's super chill, and it's like I said, it's the quintessential MST3K experience. Would I start somebody off with Manos? No, absolutely not.
You would finish them off with your Manos?
I would not finish them off with my Manos Hands of Fate.
Just saying, would I start off with my Manos? Not really. I'll finish people with them.
I would start them. I don't know. I'd make them squirm first before give them the touch of Satan, and then finish them off with Manos Hands of Fate. Ew. So Court, what is your second one?
Oh wait, was
I think that was box number 2. Then
that was my number 2.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, sorry, I got confused. So my very last one is Plan 9 from Outer Space, the riff tracks, because that's how I got introduced to it, and I think it's honestly a very iconic movie, and it's kind of known as one of the worst movies ever, which is kind of a shame because I think Ed Wood, who is also just an enigma, or was an enigma,
wrapped in a question mark.
Yeah, it's really, it was made around a really interesting time for gothic movies and horror movies where everyone was afraid of nuclear bombs and just like,
yeah, remember those times when people were afraid of nuclear?
Really afraid. No, she's like, whatever, we're used to it.
So basically, this is like a film from now. It's a very timely film.
It's honestly
especially
very
Johnny Depp.
Yeah, so Ed Wood is the Johnny Depp movie based on the actor or the director. Yeah, that. And like his process of making this movie. And basically the plot is kind of just about these aliens who want to destroy humanity, and the acting's terrible, the set design is
questionable.
Yeah. And just the writing, the dialogue, it's all just it can be a little hard to watch because it's kind of boring. But
is this the movie that Bela Lugosi died halfway through?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is his last movie, yeah.
Okay. And they had to get somebody to replace him.
Yes. Poor guy.
I'm Bela Luigi. It's me, Mario. Oh, sorry. Yippee! So
yeah, it doesn't show at all. It's seamless.
Yes, exactly. It's a fun movie. I think everyone should watch it.
Yes.
And it has what's her face, who is like the prototype of like Elvira
and Mila Nurmi.
Titty McGee.
But what's her stage name?
Titty McGee.
No. It was a
Titty McMuffins?
Vampira, thank you.
Oh, you take that fucking, you better know Vampira's name. Jesus. Fuck.
But again, I grew up with Elvira, so
yeah. I grew up with oh my god, am I that old? I've seen them all.
Yes, you are. I've told you this from day one, Jim. Day one.
Thanks for getting my name right there.
I don't know. Like, I get Jim, Joe, Bob.
Just take your fucking your damnness and just like say that. Jim. Just say your name, man.
I get you confused with Joe Jug.
Joe Jugs?
Joe Jugs Briggs.
By the way, we are going to win one of those fucking auctions for Joe Bob Briggs when he does that Christmas thing. I don't give a shit.
Are you getting panties again?
Well, maybe. It's with more panties up. Anyway. Is it your turn to get the panties? I
think it's my turn to get the panties this time.
Oh, by the way, Court, you can get on this too. We've been sending around people's panties. I may have
just get on the panties mailing list.
Perfect.
It's kind of like a trophy at this point, but not in a creepy way. It's more of like a charity way.
Yeah, it's and when I bring people into my home and I have it proudly displayed, right when people enter, of course.
Yes.
I say this is towards charity.
Panties. Yeah.
And $5 to take a feel at it.
Yeah. Which I believe, charity. Honest to God, with my text to you, I'm like, how the fuck do I display this?
See, I would honestly, okay, so if I had panties like that, which I don't because you own them, I get that. What I would do
Let's
is
live
I
in
would get one of
charity.
those shadow boxes, or I get one of those like frames that you can see
I'm gonna
both
take out
ways.
my dad's burial flag. I'll put
Yeah.
the panties in.
Actually,
I'm
just
there. I'm with you. I'm with
put
you.
it in with the flag.
With the flag.
Yes.
In front of the flag? You know what? I think the panties should go behind the flag.
As a secret?
Yes. A
Okay.
secret panties. No, because they're bigger than the flags. The flags are folded and the panties are not.
Oh, okay.
Or you know what? Hold on. Let me just look at the back. Or I know this. I can put because the flag is folded like in a triangle.
Yes.
I'm gonna get death threats for this. Today's death threat mail goes to fucking American flag.
Also, I'm just gonna say this for people. If you like this, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe now. It all goes to charity.
It all
Charity
goes to
of me not getting death
charity.
threat. No, I think you can put the flag into the panties
What?
because it has like a leg and waist hole.
His
It's a triangle, right?
he got his dad's flag
Yeah,
from him,
the burial flag.
the burial
from,
flag
yeah,
from his passing.
from
So we're
Arlington,
being
so.
incredibly gross. Right now.
We're being very nice.
We're
Very nice. With,
you know, everybody grieves in their own way, and I'm just gonna let Jim grieve in his own way.
yeah. But there you go. I honest to God, I have no idea we're talking about panties and flags for. I kind of
Okay,
was this an
so
episode? Oh, that's how bad Planet 9 was. We actually went with panties and fucking burial flag.
allegedly.
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 Yeah.
All right. So I remember watching this. We were talking about Vampira and Elvira.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I do remember watching this without the riff tracks or anything like that, and I remember being very confused.
Yes.
And I did not like it. I do remember watching it with the riff tracks, and I liked it a little more, but I still cannot remember anything.
Why?
It's like a fever dream.
She had us watch the riff tracks first and then the movie.
Oh, boo.
And then I was like,
boo.
I need to not watch this for a really long time because it was way too much all at once.
And you're like, it's my number one.
Because it like
it's memories, it's nostalgia.
And it's like iconic, I think.
And I think we talked about this last time when we didn't record this. Is that there's a real nostalgia to MSG3K and to riff tracks. You know, it kind of puts us back into those days when you're like with your friends and kind of making fun of movies.
Exactly. It's just fun.
Yeah. Now, Brannick.
Yes.
What is your number one?
Okay, so my number one of all time is Jack Frost, but my number one of scary movies is Werewolf.
Werewolf. Claude AI says that too.
Yes. me and I wrote that actually. See, like you go to AI, it's just me.
Go to AI, or you can go to Shout TV at 9 a.m. Eastern at 6 p.m. Pacific. Werewolf with Brian Fuller.
Yeah. I'm so excited about it. Werewolf is a great movie. It is also an 80s movie. It is the dumbest fucking movie, and it has Joe Estevez in it.
Oh shit! It has Joe Estevez. Oh no!
Yeah.
No, sorry. I can't watch another one.
It's a Joe Estevez.
I actually like the people I'm seeing.
Okay, you can't watch this. Actually, it's a better movie than Roller Gator. It's a better movie than Baby Ghost.
It's a better movie than Roller Gator? Holy shit, that's possible? I thought like after that, like the Germans like, what, we give up. We fucking don't do Kino no more. Roller Gators.
No, it's about a guy who's a writer. You never really hear anything he writes or anything like that. So don't worry. We don't get into like Stephen King territory.
I was gonna say it sounds like Stephen King.
But it's basically he inherits this one house. He moves in. He finds a love interest. Now, the love interest has her own story about basically she's an archaeologist, and they find the bones of a Yamaglanchi, which I know they said it wrong, I'm sure, so I'm saying it wrong.
Christina
basically,
Yamaguchi.
It's
the one who does like the figure skating?
It's
what about her bones?
And they make fun of the name a lot.
They make fun of the name of Yamaguchi's? That's racist.
Basically. So
why are they so racist? Well, the movie does, or riff
it's a skinwalker, the riff track. So it's a skinwalker. And so it's a werewolf. So they find the bones basically of a werewolf. And
Inside Out for her play.
And so this writer actually gets infected by the werewolf bones and starts becoming a werewolf.
And yo, in a way, if that writer had Protect Your Hands by Wu-Tang Clan,
what's
the
happening?
motherfucker would not get infected that way.
Yeah, it's
He'd be
Wu-Tang
washing his
Clan
shit, his hands, his dick, all
had
of it.
hand sanitizer that they came out with
Yeah, just
during the
protect your hands.
pandemic.
I had a very weird pandemic, Court.
He Court, he put it in places he should not have multiple times.
Why?
The doctor said not to. And you know when the doctor
said
said not to.
Who is
Yeah.
this? The person on this call right now.
I may have hand sanitized.
It's coming from inside the house. Court.
I was coming in something, and then I hand sanitized it.
And then you sanitized a place you should not sanitize. This is my public service announcement.
Yeah, don't sanitize.
Guys, don't sanitize your dick. Just wash it with soap and water. Soap and water. Warm water.
Like kill all the germs and make it burn.
You don't need it to burn. In fact, if it burns, that's a bad problem.
Who knows? Okay. So Joe Estevez does not have this problem because he doesn't allegedly. I don't know. Maybe he fucking does.
He probably pulls. He probably.
Joe Estevez, if you're listening, do you also hand sanitize your dick? And if so, do you use Protect Your Hands, which really should be Protect Your Junk, Wu-Tang Clan? I'm gonna write your ass later on.
Yeah, they need to expand, diversify.
You need to, yeah, a little less Bernie.
But it's a very fun movie. It's very 80s. It does not have any singing in it or anything, but there is a pool scene, and a security guard turns into a werewolf as well, and then tries to drive, and then you find out that Mike, because this is a Mike episode.
Oh, that's why I haven't watched this fucking one.
Used to date a guy named Steve? Something like that. Anyway, they dress up as a girl group from like the 50s and sing, and it's very cute.
That's pretty cool.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I would watch this one. Actually, I'm gonna watch this one because it's on the Shout TV on. I almost said April 28th, November 28th. Whatever Thanksgiving is. I don't know.
5 months away.
Wait for Turkey Day.
Halfway to Thanksgiving, turkey ransom. Right, so not bad. Woo, we did.
I remember the Thanksgiving a couple years ago when I texted you, Jim, and said, "Text your mom and see how long I should cook this turkey for. I think it's still frozen."
Yes.
And she texted you back, and you sent it to me.
That's so funny.
But she did text me like, "This is a friend or someone you hate." I'm like, "Oh, someone I hate." She's like, "Oh, here, just tell them this."
And it was the correct answers because she wants you to have more friends.
It was the correct answer. Thanks, Mom, for that. Cool. Now, this is the time of the show we say that was pretty good. So, Court, what's going on with you? Where can people find you?
You can find me.
Where can you be found? Court.
Give me directions. Court squared. We want directions. Where can the sweetheart?
Where's your grandfather's house? We will be there.
Yeah, we need to send you the underwear.
No. I don't know. I'm on Haunted MTL.
Yay.
You can find me.
Are you working on anything new? I have a movie that I think you're gonna like.
What is it?
It's a movie that I forgot what it's called.
Perfect.
Who's in it?
Nobody you would know.
Oh well, shit. That's a long list.
That is a long list.
Court, watch Getaway with Nick Frost.
No, I want to watch Getaway.
December 5th or 6th on Shudder or IFC.
I was gonna watch.
I do want to watch that. But you know what you do need to watch is Preacher, because I said I would review it months ago. And I really need to do that.
Okay, so I remember what it is. It's called Pater Noster and the Mission of Light.
Oh, can you spell any of that?
Our Father,
I'll send you his info. I'm gonna be writing a review on it soon, but it's very cults. It's very like 70s cults, and I think
I
you're
dig
gonna
that.
like it.
I can watch that.
Awesome. You
And
know,
Fox,
movie
that's what you're...
oh,
No, go
sorry.
ahead.
Oh,
You
a
go.
movie I just watched last night was Strange Darling, and I thought that
Mm.
one was really cool. It had a
Are
fun
you,
little twist, and it
are you
was
gonna
really
write about it?
yeah, why not?
Hell yeah.
Damn right.
Hell
Although, that does remind me now, Court, we have to talk.
yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah.
I watched The Substance because of you.
Wait, did you hate it?
Well,
He's
I
gonna
never
hate it.
wanted to punch a Quaid in the face so badly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
To all like, when he's eating, when he's not eating, especially
I
when
don't
he's
think
eating.
I said anything good about Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, he plays the character way too well.
Yes. Yeah.
Because he's not because he's a scumbag, but he's
But he's a
probably
good
been around
actor.
he's a good actor. He's been around the
Yeah.
track way too much.
Yeah, his
And
character is rough.
like, no, I really did I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
No spoilers because I got to see it with my brother. So
No, do not see that with your brother.
Oh yeah,
no,
wait.
no. He was the one who suggested it because he was like, "No, you have to see this. It's about the male gaze and not GAYS, but
Sure.
GAZE."
Did he see it before?
Yes, he's seen it twice now.
Okay, so he's okay watching naked, full frontal Demi Moores with you.
Yeah.
Weird shit. All right. Wow. I'm like,
He's adopted. I'm adopted. We're
apparently so. I don't fucking know. What do you guys do together? So you do. But happy Thanksgiving, y'all. No. Brannick, what do you got going for you? What do you got going for you?
I'm going to be writing some. I swear. I promise. I'm going to be, like I said, I have the review of Pater Noster and the Mission of Light to do, and I have a couple other screeners in the hops and hoppers. And also, I know that Nicole is going to be writing some Christmas stuff this year, and I would like to join in on that. So that's also what I'm going to be doing.
Very cool. Nicole Luttrell from our website. Go check
Exactly.
it out. And for Jimbo, we've got Dancer coming out end of November.
Oh, yeah?
Which is going to be the charity anthology for Ukraine because luckily, I was very fortuitous as when I announced that charity anthology like last year. I'm like, this should probably still be a war,
Yeah.
And it's Ukraine plus Red Crescent, which apparently just is, never ending.
Yeah.
This ever.
So it's all wrapped up. You're all set to go?
Sure. Not at all. No.
Okay, great.
I'm putting it together. See what you mean. By the time the people hear this, it's going to be pretty much ready to go.
Perfect.
So we're, for those who don't know, we're recording this on Monday, and when you hear it Friday, you should be able to hopefully not quite pre-order yet, but it's going to be.
It's going to be on the brink of pre-order.
Yeah. So if you have something for me, Brannick, or even Court, send it to me ASAP.
Yep. I keep saying that, and I don't, and I will.
That's all good. No, that's it for the show. If you like to subscribe it, fast forward it, remember charity, go for it. And go to Shout TV, MS33K, Turkey Day, Potluck of the Stars, marathon schedule. Starts at 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific, and goes to 1 a.m. the next fucking day, or 10 p.m., depending where you is. And if you're like, where the fuck Shout TV? Go to MS33KTurkeyDay.com and find the shit at your local locations. Remember, we got some Nick Frost's coming up later.
Yeah.
All this and more on the next Streamin Demons. Hit the outro. Yeah. Outro music. Outro. Today we're going to play a game called After an Hour and a Half of Recording. This Brannick stuff upload.
I hope so.
Doesn't matter. I probably will.
I'm trying to get my cat to purr. I hear a cat.
Yo, motherfucker.